Hello guys, my name's Emily and I'm a 3D vehicle artist at Rivet Games, and today we're going to be showing you how we modelled the exterior for the Class 170. This time when we started off doing the bogies just because it was easy to just get those knocked off out of the way. We didn't have any models for these specific bogies, so we had to start from scratch for these ones, so that was pretty cool to do. And then when we moved on to the body, we did some photogrammetry scanning. So we created this lovely scan of the front of the train. This is basically just to try and get the front shape correct because it's quite an organic shape and we wanted to make sure that it was accurate as possible. And we also had the rear end of the train scanned in as well, just so that we got the right angles and stuff for all the cuts that happen in the bodywork for the back of that one. But we did go through quite a lot of iterations with the front of the train as well. So you'll see here, I wasn't quite happy with how this was going at first, but obviously with the help of my lead, we started to get something that started to reach the shape of the train a lot better. And then we just constantly go through here, different iterations, making sure that the shape matched up a little bit better. And here we started doing cut-ins for where the materials would switch colour. And when we started to block in or where our colours would be, we realised that we had the curves just a little too sharp as well. So we went in again and we rounded that off. And this is where we started to see if our light cutouts were in the correct place as well, and making sure that where the window insets a little bit as well, if that worked. And then eventually we came around to our 7th revision of the train, and then we came up with this lovely shell, which is what you currently see in the game. From this front as well, we basically extruded from there and created the rest of the body for the train, and obviously doing the rear end as well with the cutout using the photogrammetry for reference. So if I bring back in the photogrammetry here, you'll see that the body matches up pretty closely, and same with the rear end as well. After we did that, we started doing the block-ins for where our undercarriage equipment goes. With this being a diesel powered unit as well, there's a lot of equipment going on into here. So if I just show you our final stage file, you'll see here that there's quite a lot of detail going on, but we did use a lot of reference images for this, which I can quickly show you here. Our lead did go out and do a survey of the train as well to get images of the exterior, so basically just went out to a platform in Scotland and took some pictures, and then eventually we got the train in a depot to get some better images of our undercarriage so we could figure out what was going on as well with half of our engine work. As you see here, it is quite a very detailed on the undercarriage as well. So after we did that, obviously we rig our trains like we usually do, just the standard rigs. So we've got our bones for our doors, our bogies as well, making sure that they're ready to be set up in the engine, and rigging up our windscreen wipers so that they work. We also added in extra details for the roof with the roof fans, so they're animated in engine as well, so that when the train is actually functioning, these fans will spin. And obviously our gangways are rigged so that they move with the train when that moves as well. Because this is diesel powered, we have the pipe on one end as that connects to the engine and not on the other end, because obviously the engine is already on the other side. After that, we just went in and started texturing our train. So here we have just our main texture file. We basically just put in some block colors originally, just going in with minor detail dirt masks as well. For this as well, I wanted to put in a little bit more care with some of our dirt as well, so I did go in and hand paint some dirt just to give it a more realistic feel. And then our bogies as well, and keeping our wheels nice and shiny, as that is what they are like in real life. And then bringing it into the engine as well. This was pretty simple, basically just handed off the models to the tech team, and with our front and back carriage it was basically just flipped in the engine with our decal changes, like I said before. Slight variation on decals for doors, basically just where our seat numbers are, and same with the back carriage here. And slight variations for the windows for where our toilets are, because there are two different variants. We have the disabled toilet, so our windows are full there, And if we go to this one here, we have our standard toilet. So we have an extra little window here. Slight little changes, but it makes the game feel really good. And obviously our little fans on the front, on the top here, which obviously would activate when the train is running. So that is how we did our Class 170 for Train Sim World. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and leave a comment if you liked this video.